Young Winston Churchill is said to have sneezed and altered one of the boundaries. Hi, my name is Greg Jackson, and I'm a UVU professor of integrated studies, national security, as well as the creator and host of the podcast History That Doesn't Suck. And here's a quick rundown on how World War I impacted the Middle East. Starting in 1914, the Ottoman Empire was a waning but nonetheless large and influential force. It held territory from the Balkans all the way down to the bottom of the Arabian Peninsula. Britain attacked at Gallipoli and at essentially what's Basra. But as the fighting went on, Britain and France also hashed out a secret agreement, the Sykes-Picot Agreement, in which they decided how they're going to divvy up the Middle East once the Ottoman Empire was put to bed. They were really embarrassed when this plan became public, but after the war, the newly created League of Nations nonetheless handed Britain and France essentially the same turf. That territory was then divided up into mandates, and those mandates correspond with the states that we know in the Middle East today: Iraq, Jordan, and so on. Britain played a major role in 1921 at the Cairo Conference in actually deciding what those boundaries would be. And in fact, historians to this day have a somewhat cynical joke that didn't really happen, but is meant to demonstrate just how much power was flexed there when a young Winston Churchill is said to have sneezed and altered one of the boundaries. So it's been 100 years since World War I, and nothing's monocausal. While understanding the outcome of World War I and its impact on the Middle East is crucial to understanding how the region looks today.